Hello everyone and welcome back to Joy's Creative Finger. This is a live build for the Diamonds Penthouse for Season 2, Episode 1, Let's Play Families, Teeny Issues. A number of you have asked for this, so here it is. And we're going to go straight ahead into building it. But I thought that it would be important to just show you what it looks like on the outside as a whole, because we didn't get to see that in the AR tour, so you can see what it looks like on the outside. It's meant to look industrial. You have to imagine that it's at the top of a high-rise building in the city, and so this is what it looks like. It's not like a traditional home, but still I like to put around some green and attempt some kind of landscaping. It just warms up the space in a way. So most of you request that I do the live build and then finish it as well in the live build, and I felt that it would be best to just very quickly, ever so quickly, go through the layout this way for you so that you can see where things are set out and what the different spaces are for at a glance, and you can pause it and then you can see where the furnishing and all the interior pieces go before we do the live build, because in the live build it's just going to be the frame, the skeleton of the structure. If at any point you come across a spot that has to do with glitching, I always say head on over to my Instagram. There are some videos that I have put up that are still working, showing you the methods that I use to get the look that I want. Say for instance I want to frame or a picture, a piece of art above a chest of drawers. That's realistic, you don't want a bare wall, so I would use those methods. Now they're very easy to follow, and if you don't see a particular video there, it's because it's no longer working due to the next update or previous updates. It just depends, so it's easy for me to take videos down or put them back up if they're now working, instead of creating a YouTube video and then having to delete the whole video or keep coming back to tons of comments saying, oh, it's not working. It's easier to put them on Instagram, and they're just really quick videos anyway, just a few seconds or minutes really. So you can do that, and also you don't have to glitch. There are so many things you can do differently. You can still have the frame of the house and then put things around in your way that suits your own taste. It doesn't have to look exactly as I want it, because our tastes differ, and really these life builds and sharing of ideas is just to inspire one another. And as I say, I've seen so many of you recreate these builds and have something else entirely different to what I have done, and that inspires me too. So we inspire each other as a community of Sims FreePlay builders and storytellers. So yes, what I've decided to do, as you've seen here, is just show you how everything is set out so that we can get on with the live build. Now, for those of you who choose to recreate this in your towns, by all means do so. It's exciting to see that most of you like some of these builds. And the other thing I would request is that you use the hashtag Joy's Creative Finger when doing so, or tag me as some of you do, so that I can pop in and see what yours looks like and see what I could have done differently, which is something that I always pick up on anyway. The other thing is, this particular penthouse is not on an actual penthouse plot, as of course you've already noticed. But I had no real need to want to build this penthouse on a penthouse plot, because it's a build that's meant for AR, and I want to have as much space as possible in AR to build and move around the spaces as I tell these stories. Now, that being said, I'm quite curious to see how a version of this penthouse would look on a smaller plot, penthouse plot in our games. I think we would lose some rooms or something, but there can be a similar kind of this type of build on a penthouse plot. But as I say, the grids are just not enough to get this exact one on that plot. Another build that's due to come out is the one for the wedding venue that we had seen in the first episode put up yesterday, if you're watching in real time. So I already have that build, and I will do a tour of it and live build for it, because you didn't get to see the rest of the space. I build the whole thing and then I don't realize that I'm only going to use a certain clip in the area, and so I couldn't tour the whole thing because it was just, it's not so much about the tours in AR, it's more for the stories and the scenes. So I will do a live build for it and a quick tour of it as well, very soon, maybe during the course of the week, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so that if something comes up in the course of the week, because I know a lot of you wait for Friday and basically the weekend, but I could every now and again put something up in the course of the week. So just don't forget to, even though you have subscribed, but don't forget to click the little notification bell so that once an upload goes live, you'll get a notification and you'll be aware that something's gone up on the channel. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon in the next video. Bye.